Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense set on first down. Looking for space. It's Love. Got room at the 35. And it's a first down. Mark it at the 44. Notre Dame right back to the line. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Looking for a big gain. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Love. Across the 25, he's got room. Is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys on the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
That's it, fly. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great in quarterback. When you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Looking to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, and make this life hard on this running back.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. And that 3rd down juice, but they couldn't hook up. They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Oh, my God. Oh.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Fire. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Love. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A 3rd and long coming up here. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got some room, made it to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this. Last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Going up top on first down. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, that's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
You got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll to field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to run it. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth down.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
That first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Beck. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they'll put board operator to work and put 6 on the board. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fair catch called for and made. Here come the Irish back on offense. The give. Finds that crease at 89. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Up-tempo for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Eric Marcegin, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
He's got it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
It's one thing to be aggressive, it's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain because they need the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And a great job. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Keeps looking downfield. Heel right side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Notre Dame right back to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Dropping back, it's Leonard. The throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Looking to go up top on first down. Just led him a little too far across the sideline. Wait.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lovett. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 4 wide receivers on second and inches. They might try to take a shot. They'll go right back to him. They make the tackle, but he's the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Running to the left. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Down, Georgia.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I've got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If got them vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll go with a direct snap. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. They get to the line quickly. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Leonard. Looking for a big play. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't chop like a DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback moving. He chucks one out to the right. He holds it in, and nobody's close. The expressway is wide open. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
This offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And they swarm him under. The tempo trying to get off this third down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! What a catch and run for 6. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. All for the fair catch here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Throwing right. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gonna let it fly. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops so we can do some more damage.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. The give to the back. Got enough space. He almost hunting for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Trying to surge it in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the stop. Trying to pound it in. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
No No success on first or second down, pounding the football. On the 1-yard line, though, I'm going to continue, Jesse, to make them play physical and find a way to fall forward for a yard.
Yeah, I trust my offensive line up front and trust my running back to be able to...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that drive covers. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here come the Irish back on up. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now, they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
To the air, it's Leonard. Now breaking the field. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out, everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Showing off the arm. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. That's caught. It's locked. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made it.
Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
Yeah, and listen, QB's got to find ways to push the ball down the field and make sure defenses don't just sit in zones and stay shallow. Nice job by the QB. Push it down the field plays, man.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looking to throw on second down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Pass in these tight quarters. If you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding, defending that line. It's okay to make the catch. You just got to make sure you get the ball carrier down.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
Receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of deep end, right? Like, they're always open, according to them. And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much, and the defense takes advantage like they did right there.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback extends the play. Quickly out to the tight end. Powers through. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
I tell you what, with this kind of round, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really open up for other things, but you guys right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Evans. They'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Got it in the middle. It's Etienne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to first. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
Pussy ass nigga. Big T Biscuit, nigga. Niggas, man, you right in, they got all that shit. Trash ass nigga, what that motherfucker. Niggas be running. Puss ass nigga. Puss ass. What caught that motherfucking